There are rumours linking the Ipswich gaffer, Kieran McKenna, to the Palace job. Shabana Hearn, Ali McCoyston and Alan Brazil joined the Breakfast Show this morning, discussed whether McKenna would actually leave the EFL for Crystal Palace.
So there's reports that he could replace Roy Hodgson at Palace. Do you think that is?
Regardless of whether they go up, he's doing a fantastic job. Mm-hmm. Oh, I think he's doing a superb job, and I think his time will come. So I'm not sure he needs...
We're a bigger club than Palace.
Okay.
Oof.
Okay. Throwing that out there.
Yeah, definitely.
When was the last time Palace won the Cup and the UEFA Cup?
Yeah, the history is rich. It'd be great to see them back in the Premier League.
But in the grand scheme of things, you're both relatively small.
Mm-hmm.
But
we're talking about everything's about love today, right? So we're talking about why people love the EFL, because there's another story which we're going to link to that in just a moment. But do you think Kieran McKenna loves Ipswich enough to turn down a job in the Premier League if he doesn't get them up? Because if he does, he stays with Ipswich, right?
Yeah,
there's a long-term job.
That's the thing. I think
right?
at the end of the season,
Yeah.
I think you have to look at where the two clubs are. I agree, Chris. I think Ipswich are a bigger club than Palace. You look at Ipswich's history; it's crazy. Do you know what I mean? European history.
Not when one's in the Championship.
Yeah, but I'll give you... Okay, Leeds are in the Championship. Are you telling me Bournemouth are a bigger club than Leeds?
No, but I'm saying if you're a manager next season...
No, but from a manager's perspective, I get it.
That's all I'm talking
but
about.
I think at the end of the season, I think he will weigh up where Ipswich are and where Palace are. Now, Ipswich, I feel, still will get promoted this season. I know they're having a bit of a tough time, but I still think they will go up either automatically or via the players. I think they'll go up. If the worst comes to the worst and it doesn't, then he's got a decision to make. But with Palace as well, it's all well and good. If they do stay up, which I think they will, you need to look at what's going to happen next season. Like, who are they going to have there? Is Eze going to be there? Is Elise going to be there? Is Gahey going to be there? Because there's no point going there and then all of a sudden you're fighting relegation all season. And then, prime example, Patrick Vieira goes in there, tries to change the way they play. They panic, Steve Parish, and then panic and go, do you know what? We'll sack Patrick, give Roy the job. Kieran McKenna's got to weigh it up as well. Is he going to be given time that if the worst comes to the worst and they do go down, he can bring them back? So big decisions. It's not. I don't think it's as straightforward. Like if it's West Ham at the end of the season, then it's a no-brainer.
Okay, what about for someone like Gareth Southgate, right? Let's just say we don't win the Euros and we get to the last four and he doesn't stay on as England manager. Is that beneath him?
What?
Palace?
No.
It's not.
Well, he wasn't a very good club manager. Like, he's done very well for England, but I wouldn't say like how many. He's done a very good job of England, and regardless whether he wins something or not, I still believe that better managers would win something with this crop of players. But if he doesn't, then I'm not quite sure how many top 6 jobs or how many clubs are going to be like, do you know what?
But is that his level, Palace?
I'm not saying it's his level, but he's got to start somewhere. I just don't think, like, you look at if he was to go to the Premier League table, right, and you start going down the table, right, he's obviously not going to Manchester City, right? That's a fact. He's not going to Liverpool. He's not going to Arsenal, Spurs, Villa, United, Newcastle, West Ham. I doubt it. Brighton.
Why did you say no for West Ham?
I just don't think they would. They're talking about David Moyes. I just don't think they would. Brighton, no. Chelsea, no. Wolves. Gary Neville's doing a great job. Well, where does he go?
Yeah, that's why I'm asking the question.
Yeah, I'm not sure where he goes.
Forest, Luton, Bournemouth. Is it that crop of clubs?
See, Luton. There's nowhere on the planet they are sacking Rob Edwards.
No, I know that, but I'm just talking about the level of club.
Potentially, yeah, maybe.
Okay, it's mad, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
England manager, 1 final of the Euros, 2 semi-finals of the World Cup.
TalkSPORT Drive with Andy Goldstein. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the TalkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. TalkSPORT.